Today I'm going to be testing and reviewing this PNS Finisher Peroxide treatment that I recently purchased online. Now this is going to be the step number 3 of the PNS 3-step process. So essentially you start off with their Terminator, then you go with their Carpet Bomber, and then after everything is clean, then you use the finisher at the end. Now let's go ahead and look at the directions here. So the finisher is spray applied to a cleaning surface as a final treatment to reduce odors and stains. Once you've completed, use step 1 Terminator and step 2 Carpet Bomber. So you use those first. Then you're going to apply a light mist of finisher to the treated surface. No removal of chemicals is required. However, if excessive moisture, it is always recommended to remove by vacuuming and or dry interior prior to vehicle delivery. So this looks like it's applied directly to the clean surface. Doesn't say anything about dilution. So this is just going to go in regular like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pour this into a spray bottle. So this is what the finisher is going to look like inside of the spray bottle. So I am going to mark the spray bottle just so I know which step it is, which is going to be step number 3 for the PNS interior cleaning. So step 1 is going to be the Terminator, step 2 the Carpet Bomber, and then step 3 is going to be the finisher after you are done. And you're going to agitate between after step 1 before step 2, after step 2 before you either use a steam cleaner or extractor. So you're going to agitate, etc., with a drill brush, which will show that entire process. And we'll see how clean we're able to get with this PNS. So I just want to show you exactly what the stains are that we're dealing with here. Now this vehicle has had a ton of kids in it. The backs are not too terribly bad, but the seats especially. So you can see the stains here from drink spill, from snack spill, from whatever, just all across the back seat. This is going to be like the worst area, most noticeable right through here. There's some on the other side, and there's also some on the front seats as well. Just like some here and there. Obviously not near as bad on the front seat, but still pretty dirty and nasty. This vehicle is over 10 years old, and I think these seats have only been cleaned off once in those 10 years, beyond vacuuming. Like we tried to scrub them and whatever, but we've never tried to use a system like that. So for this, step 1, you're going to use the PNS Terminator for that. So I'm just gonna kind of squeeze until it gets going. I don't want it to be a super solid stream like that. I want it to be more like a spray, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray some all across here. And again, I'm just gonna kind of do this whole side. I'm gonna do the front as well. And it is a strong smell, so make sure you have your doors open. Okay, so that's step 1. And then you're going to take and you're going to agitate with a drill brush. So you're just gonna kind of brush it in to the seat itself. And I'm just going to all of these different areas and agitating them. Now I got that all agitated. Obviously you can still see a lot of these stains and whatever. That's fine. It's supposed to be like that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. Next is the PNS Carpet Bomber. So I just wrote step 2 on there. Gonna again have to squeeze. And now I'm gonna put that all across here as well. I went ahead and did the Terminator all the way to that edge there. So I'm just gonna spray this entire thing and then agitate again. Now the agitation is done. The instructions do say to leave it for 3 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that for 3 minutes. I do have a steamer. This is just gonna be a small little steamer that I'm gonna be using to try and just agitate a little bit more. It's got like a brush on the end, so just to add some steam to it, hopefully get out any remaining stains with that, and then we'll use the extractor. Steamer is going in next. Now with this one, it does require me to have 2 hands, and I'm gonna need one here on the trigger and then one up there, but I'm essentially just gonna steam all across this entire side. Now you can see the dirt that is going to be on that steamer. It was all white when I started with that, so definitely a good amount of dirt. I do believe I'm gonna need to add a bit of water, so I'm just gonna get a spray bottle with some water to add on here before I then extract it. So I've got some water in there. Now let's go ahead and use the extractor. Step number 3 is the PNS finisher. So I'm just gonna kind of get some on there. I think that's a little bit not quite tight enough. Yep, the lid's kind of loose. And I want to add a little bit more onto there. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna spray this all the way across here. Getting it everywhere. All right, get it across the front as well. And now we let it sit and dry and see how it looks. All right, so we're gonna look at the after, but before, let me put a picture up on the screen of the before. And now here is what it looks like afterwards. as you can see, a world of difference. Now I've only done to about where that sunlight's at on that side. So let me kind of show you exactly what it's still looking like over on the other side. Haven't done the outside yet. Obviously got some mess on the back here. You can see what this seat looks like. So I still got stains and whatever all the way around here. And then you can see where I stopped. So you can see there's still stains here. And then there's like virtually no stains there in the middle. Yeah, works absolutely fantastic. So that is the P&S 3-step system. Now you don't have to use an extractor. You don't have to use the steam cleaner. Personally, I'm just like one who's just gonna go overboard. These are really, really tan seats. So I'm trying to go overboard. The finisher is supposed to make sure the dirt doesn't like sink in again, doesn't come back up to the top is what it's supposed to do. It's also supposed to help remove odors. But as you can see, that looks absolutely fantastic in comparison even to this one or to what it looked like. So definitely an amazing system and an amazing product.